So 10 seconds from now, we begin officially. Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Healers Training Tele Summit. Our fabulous expert makes her debut with us today, but debutante with her work, she is not. She is a professor and head of Department of Philosophy at Jai Hind College and has also been the recipient of the Best Teachers Award for 3 consecutive years. She is clairvoyant and claircognizant since birth and has been a practicing holistic healer since the age of 16. She knows more than 35 modalities of healing and fortune telling, including auto-writing and channeling, tarot card reading, candle magic, crystals, graphology, past life regression, crystal ball gazing, numerology, cartomancy, Lenormand card reading, magical oils, angel therapy and card reading, runes, and tea leaf reading. And to top all of this, she has received light language as a gift from the Masters for the good work being done through automatic writing and channeling. I've been in a common learning group with her. I've experienced her work, and believe me, oh, believe me, these are experiences you do not want to miss. And I am super excited that the opportunity to host her fell in my lap. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the lady who is going to literally raise our vibrations from the get-go. The very enthusiastic, the very lovely Simmin Bawa. Hi, Simmin, welcome in.
Hello, awesome. I'm so excited to be over here. Mystic Lotus Dragonflies. I am going to take everybody flying. Let's begin.
Absolutely, yes. And I know you have something very super special for everybody to start the call with. So tell us what that is and let us know what we need to do.
So I'm going to take all of you all through a little meditation. I'm going to get a lot of messages for you all from Lord Ganesha as we are into the Ganesh Chaturthi festival. And there might be a few more ascended masters, probably many more energies because I can sense them all over me. And along with that, I'm going to give all of you all a flavor of the light language, which came to me as a gift mentioned by Nilu from the 17 Buddhist Masters. And these are going to raise your vibrational frequency. It's going to calm all of you all down. It's going to do some kind of deletions in terms of sadness. It is going to make you all feel blissful. Blissful happens to be joy plus happiness together. So let's get started. I just want you all to listen to me. If you all can close your eyes, that would be great. But in case if you can't, it's absolutely okay. So let's begin.
2 quick questions, Simmin, before you start off. A, do you need to be stationary? What if you're on the move or you're driving? Is it important to be stationary for this?
It's not. You can just listen to what I have to say because these are all channeled messages. You can just passively listen to them. They will work with the same energy.
Superb. And of course, you know, there are a lot of people who would not been able to attend today's call and probably be catching the replay. So this is active for them also, right?
It will be active. The message will not change. And the light language will soothe them and bring them to the same vibrational frequency every time they listen to it.
Oh, superb. Cannot wait. Let's start.
Let's begin. So I just want everybody to imagine to first close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just mentally repeat the word calm. And just imagine that the word calm, C-A-L-M, is getting imprinted on every cell, nerve, tissue, bone, bile, drop of blood, and organ. From head to toe, from toe to head. Calm. Absolutely calm. Let these imprints of the word calm come from top to bottom, bottom to top, side to side, end to end. And as y'all are in the space of feeling calmness, imagine that you are in a vast expanse of land. It's a meadow, it's green all over, and you are walking around. These are the energies of Mother Earth and her blessings. And you will very soon see a very big tree, which has got a very huge bark. As you approach this tree, you notice that it has a secret door. Slowly push the door, enter inside, and you'll find a comfortable seating. Sit there, close this door, and receive the messages that are coming from the masters. We start the channeling from Lord Ganesha, and he wishes everyone a very big hello. I can see his trunk going up and down in excitement with so many of you all being around. And at the same time, his ears are flapping. He's joyous to be among us. He starts off by saying that here all of us will be taking decisions in future with wisdom. And accumulation of knowledge is an absolute must for all of us. Knowledge is not necessarily bookish knowledge, he says, but this knowledge is the knowledge of experience, learnings, and these could be through theory or life experiences. Lord Ganesha says, do not give up on learning ever in your lifetime. Learnings have to continue because as human beings, this is our core nature. He further adds that life has many challenges to offer, but courage, physical, but more so mental courage, is again something that is our second nature. We're all born on this earthly plane to ensure that we become mentally strong. And when we do this, it does elevate our soul. And he blesses all of us with a lot of mental courage. But he says we all need to exercise a lot. So there is both valor and fortitude that we need to work on. He's right now showing me our cells, human bodily cells. And he says that for our immunity to develop, especially in these COVID times, we need to enhance the happiness quotient in our life. And this happiness quotient is something that we have to be dependent on upon ourselves. It should come from within and it should stay within. We very often do things for other people, but we forget in the bargain that ultimately our lives are about us. So he says, be happy, be joyous, and enjoy every moment. Life is not a burden. These are mountains that sometimes we have to cross, but we end up carrying them. He's showing me the mountains, Himalayas, where Lord Shiva and Parvati are sitting. And Lord Shivji tells us that his blessings are with all of us all the time. He wants us to practice justice, justice towards not only others, but justice also towards ourselves. And he is also telling us that we need to bring in temperance in our life. We need to bring in a lot of balance because that happens to be the life lessons of all of us, each and every person. I can also see a white snow leopard, and he says that there is so much of power within all of us. We just have to tap into all these energy centers. And together, all of them are taking us through the process of listening to this wonderful light language. Please receive. Uama Beshu Mosi Shozoe Temeni Kenisu Poloe Te Keni Nelisu Poloe Temeni Kenili Ushi Homa Te Kemi Pelisu Polae te me te kele nelesi Shozaye te shima ko, holaye te hene ki. Shozi shomo te me ki ne kisu, shozaye te me te kene si. Como te me ni ke nisu, holaye te meneli. Hushi homa te meleki, koloe te me te sukeni, keneye te meni kenisu, koloe te meleni. Homi hosha te heseni, shomae te me te leneli. Como le temeli lu, como temeneli. The 17 Buddhist Masters are interpreting this light language. They say that all of us need to develop compassion if we all are to come out of this pandemic, and not just in terms of the ailment and fighting the virus. We have to develop compassion within us because nature wants this out of us. And when we show compassion towards others, we should not forget compassion towards our own self. They say that they have blessed us with a lot of peace. They have deleted 7.33% of sadness from our system, and they have enhanced our vibrational frequency by 3.33%. All the masters, 17 masters, Lord Ganesha, Lord Shivji, Parvati ji, and the snow leopard give us immense blessings, and they tell us to lead our life with a lot of joy, with a lot of happiness. And when we are happy from within, it spreads without. Please receive this bright yellow light as blessing from our masters. And as you sit in that cave, in that little chamber, receive this yellow light from the top of your head to your shoulders on either side. Receive till you can. Once you feel fulfilled, slowly open your eyes and drink some water and share with us how you felt.
Beautiful, yeah, Simmin.
Thank
So
you.
nice that felt, and to know that Lord Ganesha, Lord Shivji, Parvati Ma, the snow leopard, the 17 Buddhist
Master.
monks, you said, right? Masters,
Masters.
right? Just it's there's a feeling of, and I'm getting a little emotional also. Like you know that you're protected.
All the time.
So beautiful. And I'm going to wait for people to take their time to come out of this. And I can see somebody's hand raised. All questions are on the Telegram group, please. Simmin, while we wait for people to come out of this, tell me something, Simmin. You're a professor. You're pursuing your PhD also right now.
That's right.
You've been being a practitioner since you were 16. And where do you find the time to do all this first? And more importantly, how did you get to automatic writing and channeling?
So, Neelu, I don't know, a lot of people have asked me this question, how I manage 35 plus modalities, being a professor, getting into all of this. I don't know. It just falls in place. All the pieces of my jigsaw are complete from the beginning of the day till the end of the day. And I think more than me managing all of this, because my intention is to help the world, I guess all those forces are with me, helping me all the time. Neelu, I began my journey very, very early in life. I recall, Neelu, that I was only 4 years old, a tiny girl, and our family had gone to Panchgani for a holiday, annual holiday. And my father was always a very, very busy man. So for him, holidays meant to sleep. And for me, holidays meant go out, no parents around, and just have tons of fun. And I remember that one morning where I stepped out, I was roaming around in my pajamas around trees and swings and all. And suddenly I see someone like dad pass by and he made eye contact with me and he vanished.
Oh,
I looked at that and the thought that came to me, I can still feel that energy over here. The thought that came to me was, this is my father's twin who is no more. Okay, a 4-year-old doesn't know about life and death. So I go back running to the room. My father is deep asleep. I wake him up and I ask him, Dad, did you have a twin? He said, Yes, I had a twin. Look at the conversation of words. Did you have a twin? I had a twin. Okay. And my father was like, who has told her so early in the morning that she's waking me up? But that very instant after he told me, yes, I came out. At that time, I knew that I was different. I had something more to contribute to the world in terms of knowledge and spirituality and energy work, rather than only, about doing a job and mundane life. And this is something that came to me at the age of 4. When it comes to automatic writing and channeling, I love to read. I am an avid researcher. So all this while, I used to ask myself that, listen, theory of soul and rebirth is mentioned by all 8 living religions. Yeah. So it could be Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism. They talk in terms of rebirth coming back. When we talk about Zoroastrianism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, they believe in immortality of the soul. They may not talk about rebirth, but they do believe that the soul lives somewhere else. And that was the first starting point at which I began my research. And I used to always think that, all these prophets are so blessed. They are also human. Then why not me? Yeah, if they are special, then why not me? And these questions kept me going in my research till the time when I was pregnant with my son in the year 2009. This book came out in the market. It's Laws of the Spirit World by Khorshid Bhavnagri. I still have the bill over here with me, which no matter how many times I try to throw, I don't know how it comes back in my book. Probably it is a reminder of my journey. So when I read this book, okay, and I finished it, a lot of people on their own started coming to me and asking me, have you read this book? And the answer was yes. Do you know that this book originally had 5 volumes which are not in circulation right now? And then I would ask them, can you help me get them? And I don't know, Neelu, 5 different sources got me these books. Part 1, part 2, part
amazing.
3, 4, and 5. And different people got each of these. And now, if you ask me who got which one, I don't know. But I know that is where I began. So I was sure that this knowledge is going to come to me. It doesn't matter whether I was 4-year-old or I was pregnant with a fetus, a growing fetus in my womb. And when I was ready over here, the knowledge came to me, not just in terms of theory, but in terms of the practical world. And the day I began, Neelu, that day, I cannot tell you, the first master that I interacted with was Guru Nanak. After that, Sai Baba. After that, Mother Mary. After that, Archangel. Neelu, my world was never the same. And every time I go back to masters and I say, my world was never the same. Thank you. And they show me the Sufi say, those whirling dervishes. Yeah,
Yes.
they have this kind of a posture. And the interpretation that the masters gave is that this is your body. You're living in this material world, but your journey is up there spiritually. So you are the channel that is going to channel all the energies from that world to this world to that world. And that is how I began.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And good Lord, what a story to have. What a story to have. And not just have, but actually live it and experience it. And Simmin, before I ask you the burning question of the hour, what is automatic writing and channeling? Quickly giving you a little bit of the feedback that has come in. So, okay, Kailash said, beautiful journey and calming. Thank you. Nivedita said, my hands are very cold now. Sudesh said, golden honey pouring on me. Then there is Neelu, the other Neelu has said, still a little confused, though experienced certain calmness. And Sayani says that I saw vast but calm ocean. And Ganesh, Mahadev, Parvati Ma, why did I see an ocean when I tried to see a meadow? Interesting question. And Nivedita also said it was really very nice experience. I entered into the cave even before we were told to go into this cave for quite a long time. I also do, she also does automatic writing. This time I was given a pen as a tool.
Nice.
Right. And that is that. This is all coming. And yes, amazing. Oh, and somebody said, Aparna, she has 4 books. She also has the 4 books.
Amazing. So lovely.
And Shreya has said, I got goosebumps when I heard your story. And we will come back to everybody here. Jovita, we have gone straight into topic. I am right-handed, but have it fractured. Can I try automatic writing with my left hand?
Absolutely. Both hands also. I do it with both hands.
Superb. So before I know I said in the beginning, there are a lot of amazing experiences for everybody. Just to start us off at least, and give us an understanding, what is automatic writing and channeling? Is it one and the same thing? Is it 2 different things? What's going on there?
I again have some questions for everyone, but before I begin, someone saw the ocean and not the meadow.
Yes.
This person is probably a very emotional and sensitive person. So probably because of that, or the person is undergoing some amount of emotional trauma. Okay. And now coming back to automatic writing and channeling. So I just have a few questions. If the audience could just give us some responses in terms of yes, on the Telegram group to Anilu. How many of y'all have ever felt that when you closed your eyes and you started a communication with a divine being, requesting someone that listen, I'm suffering so much. It could be God, it could be a demigod, semigod, archangel, ascended master, saint, any of these. How many of y'all received answers or probably perspectives on what you were going through? Secondly, have you all ever communicated with the mental image of a deceased loved one? It could be in dreams also, and sometimes felt those energies around the house even years after they are no more. Another interaction that I want to have with them is where I want to ask them, have you all heard or experienced a loved one connected in your dream? It could be somebody who has crossed over, a human soul that has crossed over, or probably an ascended master tell you in your dreams that, can you please feed some people or give some donation, or why don't you shift this place, why don't you move out? And if there is anybody over there who has a yes to even one of these questions, that means you have already channeled messages. We all happen to be natural messengers and channelers, natural. And this automatic writing, the very word means automatic writing. It does feel automatic. Now, it happens.
I'm so sorry, I'm interrupting. I have to tell you this. My screen has blown up in the sense that it's just scrolling up continuously because everybody's written yes, 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 yes. With archangels, with Lord Ganesha, with my grandfather, been experiencing this since I was 9 years old. Lord Krishna, with uncles, connect with the spirit of unborn children, fathers, aunties, grandmothers, dreams. Yes, yes. I've stopped keeping track of the names also now because everyone's like continuously putting this in. This is fabulous. So we're all already channelers, as you were saying, Simmin. Sorry, please continue.
No problem. So it is basically the art of contacting other intelligences, and these other spiritual intelligences, through the use of pen and paper. Did we lose?
Yeah, no, your screen froze for a second and I was just going to, and then you came back immediately.
Okay, great. So automatic writing happens to be the art of contacting other spiritual intelligences through the use of pen and paper. while you are in a very calm state of mind, your mind is absolutely clear, it's not cloudy, muddy, cluttered. You allow yourself to be a channel. You allow, receiving these energies and messages, which take place in the form of a telepathic communication from the other side. It could even be your higher self. It could be ascended masters, angels, crossed over souls, any of these. Now, channeling is where you are using your body as a vehicle or as a tool to communicate. It appears to many of us that, see, a lot of us don't just have the five senses of seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, and feeling. We all have that sixth sense. So it depends upon how evolved are you, how expanded is your consciousness to receive these messages from the divine sources. We have so much of historical data, right from the time of the oracle of Delphi, who came down and gave Socrates some messages, and his world changed. We I have seen this. I have done a lot of academic research along with my practical study. And I have come to a conclusion, Neelu, that channeling is a universal human experience. Now, another question which you asked me was that, are these two different or one? Actually, they happen to be two different. But what happened was that when I was getting a little upgraded from being a channeler to being a teacher, and the attunement process was given to me by the masters, they said that as both lead to the same outcome, we club them together. That's one. And two is, it all started off with me telling them, what if I don't have paper and pen? What will I do? Because there are
Yeah.
times when I want to channel, or I want certain messages, but I don't have paper and pen. Probably I'm traveling or something. And this reminds me that, when one night when I was traveling by train, by flight, it was a very very late flight, and in the aircraft, it was a very turbulent journey from Bangalore to Mumbai. And there was a very small child, and this baby kept on crying and crying and crying. And there was a lot of distress, not just because of the sound, externally, it's a very turbulent environment and flight. And this baby is crying, and I needed to do something for this baby. And I just closed my eyes and I just immediately connected to Mother Mary, and I told her we have to do something. And then she gave me the process, and she only told me I needed to work on a small aspect of my own inner child. And Neelu, when I started doing that, the baby started calming down, and
Oh my.
the turbulent flight started calming down. So, in times like these, when you want to help out people and you don't have paper and pen, what will you do? So, in that sense, the masters gave me both of these processes together. If you know, I also do animal spirit communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not just that well, but a realm lower than this also. And this happened because I am a total jungle girl. Okay, if there is a jungle boy, I'm a jungle girl. I love going to jungles and forests. I go on treks and safaris and bird watching all the time. And one day we were in one of these jungles of India, and we were quite far away. It was evening time and the sun had set, and we were quite far away from the main gate. And our driver, he told us, just hold on to whatever you have, because I'm going to drive really fast. I have a time limit. And he said it's going to take us about 30 to 40 minutes to reach there. Just hold on to whatever you have. And at that time, I realized I was seeing a lot of these animal spirits, and I suddenly felt a lightning bolt cross through my body, like a zip. And then I was seeing hordes of them. And then I realized that they were all communicating with me. And these happened to be the guardians of that forest. And the
Oh
process
wow.
of communication, Nilu, for those 35, 40 minutes was so amazing. It again opened up a new dimension for me. And again, for the second time, my world was not the same. So this is how we do have automatic writing and channeling, both of these coming together. It always starts first with the writing, and then the channeling develops simultaneously. But first, we do need automatic writing.
Right. Fantastic. You mentioned, and there are lots of questions coming
And
in, which I will bring up very, very quickly. uh, asking, I'm pretty sure because you mentioned, right, you're channeling the spirit world, you're the, so I'm sure you're asked this all the time. Is this mediumship?
What happens is that when we talk about mediumship, okay, it has very close association with something like seances, where you have
Correct.
a table, you have all these ritual, and lot of these elements around, probably wands and pentacles or something. There is smoke coming out. The person is in a state of trance. There is probably Ojua board around. Now, it's where humans mediate communication between spirits of the dead. It was a very popular practice somewhere in the 19th century, if I'm not mistaken. And during seances, mediums are said to go into a state of trance. Very
Right.
sometimes it's light, it's very deep, but that permits the spirit to control their minds. And mediums allow their own ego to step aside and take on the ego of the spirit. I don't find this to be a very safe process. Yeah.
Right.
And there are tons of stories around them. And
Right.
so this is not mediumship. This is channeling. Now, channeling is something which is associated with you being a channel of you being a recipient of messages. It's as simple as that. You come to me, you ask me a question. That is your input. I take the question, I upload it onto the spirit world. They give me the answer, which I download, and it comes out with my pen on the paper as an output. So, this input, upload, download, output is an absolutely safe process. We're not allowing anybody else to take over our egos.
Superb. There is a question that has come in, Simmin, where Chala's asked, very, very interesting in animal communication with her. Does she also teach? Chala, I greatly appreciate that question. In fact, Simmin, I know Arzan is here and he has something very interesting to share about exactly this. Should we get Arzan in here for this?
Absolutely.
And I'm also throwing out a few more questions where, okay, this Delbo, great question. Hang in there. I'm going to bring it up as soon as we hear from Arzan. Give me a moment. Arzan, I've sent you a request. And Simon, the questions are pouring in like crazy. I'm trying to figure out, do I pick this? Do I pick that? What do I pick? Oh, it's like regurgitation going on in the group right now. Everyone has so much to ask. People, we will take care of you. Do not worry. Hi, Arzan.
Hi everyone. Hello.
Hi. Welcome in.
Thank you.
So Chola just asked a question about, the Simon also teach this, and I immediately thought of you. I said, best hear this from Arzan. Go ahead.
So actually, I'll jump into that first, and to answer that question, yes, she does, because I've experienced it. So I call her Simmin Ma'am. She's Simmin Ma'am for me, and she's been sending healing for my family for over like a decade now, whether it be tarot or readings or runes. And my family and myself, we've like really immensely benefited from it a lot. And when in a part of my life, I was really down and out, right? She helped me with crystals to come out of it. And throughout these years, even when special days, like right now, she channeled Ganesha, right? She channels on special days. She channels special masters. Like recently was Janmashtami, and she channeled Lord Krishna. And I got a message saying, you know what, you're going to get some inheritance coming your way. I was like, very good. So great message. Chalo dekhte hai. It didn't even take many days. It just took few days. And I just found out through through my family and through an aunt, I got some inheritance coming in. I was like, it can't be that quick and that possible. It was actually there. So it's quite crazy. So, and it's quite magical actually. And we've been bonding over many, many years, right? And so I was really spiritually inclined, interested in the occult. And I also, I've gone through books, Laws of Spirit World. Another one is Sounds of Silence by Nan Umbrigar. And I casually asked her, while I know she does all these 35 models, I said, do you do channeling and, auto writing as well? And she's like, yes, I do. She's an expert in channeling and auto writing. And so that's when, sometimes it's just something that tells you from inside, right? And there was this, so I passed, my grandmother, father passed away when I was really small, my grandfather. But when you see his photo and all, there's some people you really connect with, and you feel like, you wanted someone to be special with that person, but I was too small and a child. I want to connect with them. So I took it like a sign, it just happened like on the spot, oh my God, my grandfather, she channelizes, so I took a couple of sessions with Simmin ma'am, and it went really well. And I started really getting messages from my grandfather. So it's like almost, it was really goosebumpy for the first time. Right? And it took time to learn, right? It was a time-taking process. But Simmin ma'am she is really, really, really patient, right? And she's like in the middle of the night, if you want to call her up and say, I'm having a problem with so-and-so, she's always been there and always helped me, guided me. And it's more like a friend than a person who's like, people say, "Aapa client hai," very aapka. But I don't think it's that. I think whoever comes to us more like a friend. So with my grandfather, she helped me channel, and soon she only recommended that, instead of taking so many multiple sessions, why don't you start learning? And I didn't know that was possible. I always thought you have to be like, specially gifted or something like that. But you don't necessarily have to be that, which is quite interesting. So I, again, intrigued, and long story short, she taught me to channel myself and to auto writing, and she taught me auto writing as well. And I am channeling my grandfather since a long time. And soon, and in a matter of time, while I do it mostly for myself, I've been helping with a few of my family members also now trying it there. And along with my grandfather, I've been channeling, some archangels, the many masters, many saints. So it's been kind of really surreal. And I'm really glad to have known her and met her to come to this. And this kind of boils down that question that you just asked, right? So I had a dog named Splash, with us for many, many years. He's adorable. And he didn't pass away of old age, or he didn't pass away of sickness. It was really like in a week he was ill. We took him to the vet, and he suddenly just passed away, right? And it was really traumatic for me. So it was really sad. And I was really close to him. So again, I just asked her. I wanted to get my emotions. I was feeling really out of it. And can you channel animals as well? And she said yes. And I was like, ये तो करना ही है भाई. अब तो ये तो करना ही है. So of course she helped me learn that, and it didn't strike me that how can an animal communicate with a human? That's like in this realm to hota nahi hai, but in that realm, through that realm and through this channeling, it's definitely possible, and you get these messages. And it was something amazing, and I can't explain it in words, but actually connecting with a dog who I was really close to for so many years. And through that, she also helped me connect. I never knew that there were animal spirit guides that also helped you, right? So I remember she connected me with a wolf who kind of make me realize my inner power, a dolphin who helped me kind of heal my emotions. And there were so many spirit guides and animals. There was a bear, there was an owl, the list goes on. And I connected with that. So I think that kind of the rest is history. So I think to answer that, you can channel with many family members, from family members to saints to masters to all the way to your the animals that you love, and into animal spirit guides. So I think it's the realms. It's so vast and so intriguing and so magical. And I think she makes it even more magical with her way she teaches and the extra hand-holding, and especially her patience. I can't have the patience that she has. She's spectacular. I would say, but she can take hours and hours.
Right.
So yeah, it's not just a magical experience. It's also, I think, a great way to say it. It's a loving experience. You feel really loved and cared for when you're going through it, and that's something really special.
And Neelu, just a button, Arzan has not learned anything in terms of tarot or angel cards or anything. He learned this as the first thing.
Oh, amazing. Okay, that I did not know. Yeah. That is absolutely amazing. Well, Arzan, pleasure having you here. Thank you for sharing so much. In everything, Simmin, that Arzan has said, I think there are a whole bunch of questions that have actually been answered with that. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Arzan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Amazing. I think that okay. So because people have asked, I am not. Am I a candidate to learn this or not? Arzan has just answered it. do you teach this? Do you teach the ability to channel or connect with the animal spirit world as well? Already answered. Yes, you do. So, everybody, I hope a lot of your questions have been answered because here's the thing, Simon. Azan mentioned connecting with his grandfather, who he was very close to and whom he had lost. He's also mentioned, I got to know my animal spirit guide or I communicated. And you've been talking about pen, paper, and auto writing. Okay, you know where this is heading. First of all,
let us get some.
yeah, how do we, is it possible to experience this without actually learning this with, in class? I know it's a yes from you.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yes. There are a lot of people here who actually have mentioned that, uh, I think or dream of so and so, somebody who's passed away. So, is it possible to maybe take on one and see what happens there?
Most welcome. I'll be
Okay,
very happy. The only
yeah,
thing is we need some prerequisite data.
okay,
May I?
yes, please.
So we need the full name of the deceased soul. We need their date of birth, place of birth, date of death, place of death. The one who is asking on their behalf right now live, I'll request them to come on camera because I want to see y'all. And you need to give me your own full name, date of birth, and place of birth. And the soul should have crossed over at least 21 days ago. At least 21.
Fantastic.
So if we
So,
can find someone who has come all of this, bring
yeah,
them on.
superb. So, okay, everybody, just for your information, this entire list has been posted on the Telegram group. Shivani, we would be happy to, but look at the list and copy paste it and just put your answers next to it. So it's easy for us also to see that you acknowledged or given details of all the 9 requirements. We'll give you a moment to do that. I'm going to come back, Simon. There was this very interesting question that Delbert had brought up. I'm going to ask you that in the meantime, which is, I'm just going to scroll up. Please give me a moment. Okay. Delbert asked how to know that we are actually channeling and our mind is not playing tricks on us.
So this kind of a download of information will come to you in your brain. Remember, we are a mind-body organism. We are one unit. So the two cannot work separately. Your hand will move when those messages come in, cause your brain will actually is the organ controlling your hand, and that is how the movement will take place. If you learn from me, Dilber, then we will ensure that it's not ensure, it is a given that only safe channels will open. Your mind will not do any talking. The masters will give you so much of gyan, so much of data. Your pages will be filled and filled and filled. And another thing is that because this is also channeling, again, all your vocal systems have their controls in the brain. And we're not going to disconnect from the body at any point in time.
Right. Fantastic. AD said, I've never experienced anything like that. Am I a candidate or no? AD, are you asking, am I a candidate to learn? Simon?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Varuni said, I can see only my deceased father. How can I channel others? Varuni, you join the learning class with Simon. We'll be telling you about amazing offers that Simon has set up for you. And Dipali is also asking, how do we know it's an intuition or is mind making up? Very similar to Delber's question, and it has been sorted. Okay. Shilpa has written, I'm an initiator. I frequently sense that intuition on day-to-day basis and things happen connected to that. And I also get dreams about the past once, but I haven't gotten any messages as such, or I maybe not, maybe she's not observed if she's gotten the messages. Basically, I think when you were asking the yes, no, the answer, give it a yes. So that can also happen, right, Simon?
Yes, it can. You just need to set the intention and that too can happen.
Right. Like I find sometimes when I'm wanting to have a one-on-one with any one of them over there, right? I'll just take Lord Shivji's name right now. I find that I just हिंदी में कहते हैं ना मन की भड़ास निकाल देते हैं. So I just let loose. I have like a verbal diarrhea and I just let loose. And I don't know anything, but I somehow know that someone's listening to me, and I invariably have tears on my eyes if I have my eyes closed and I'm thinking of them and I'm talking to them. So I have not. I have not received any messages such, or maybe I have not observed it. But this connection also is like super precious for me.
Look at this connection, Neelu. You are removing dil ki bhadas. You're getting it all out of your system. You're telling them tears are flowing out. There is a release, a huge release of
Right.
emotions, and I think that by itself can be so healing.
Yes, absolutely. And okay, Neelu's asked, I do get intuition, but I think Neelu ka all Neelu's questions only I will bring up today. Neelu's asked, I do get intuition, but I'm unable to decipher it. This disturbs me a lot for a few days, then I try to forget it. Is there? Oh, and actually, she's right here. I can see her on video. So
Hi.
So
I
this
think
happens.
yeah, it does happen. But I think Neelu only needs to focus with a clear mind, and she will be able to channel some message or the other. Again, setting of that intention is very important, and it shouldn't be out of fear. And you shouldn't doubt yourself. You shouldn't doubt these higher spiritual powers. You will get, Neelu, what you want.
All right. I have gotten posts in Simmin. I'm just going to call this out to you, and because this you will need to take a call on who can be taken on. And okay, I'm starting with the first one itself, which is Sayani's written. The Tapajoti Bhattacharya must be her father's would be her father's name. 18th September 1970 is Sayani, I'm so sorry. I'm a little confused about the information. Can you just give it in the order with each of it put down? And Shivani had said, please take me, and I think I did see her details. Here it is. Okay, so Shivani has written Anil Sharma, 14th October 1965, born Delhi, death Delhi, died on 3rd May 2021 due to COVID. So sorry, Shivani. Should we take her on?
Sure. You'll just repeat those details for me, please.
Yes, absolutely, I will. Shivani, in the meantime, I've sent you a request to unmute. So Shivani Sharma is her name. Anil Sharma.
Anil Sharma.
14th October 1965. Hi, Shivani. Hang
14 December.
I'm good, thank you.
14th October 1965.
1965. Yes.
Born in Delhi. That has also happened in Delhi. Died on the 3rd of May 2021 due to COVID. Oh, and Shivani's date of birth is 10th April 1991.
Place of birth would be Shivani. Hi.
Go ahead, Shivani. Just answer that.
Place of birth would be. Kindly unmute. Can we have her?
I have. She must. Did you? Maybe she muted herself back.
Yeah. My place of birth is also Delhi, ma'am.
Nice. Was he your father?
Yeah. And I'm trying my best. I'm doing meditation and all to connect to him, but I'm unable to do that.
Oh, he's very much here. I'll just give me seconds, Shivani, and we're going to have your dad united with you. This is Anil Sharma. This is such a joy, and I was hoping that this happened very, very soon. I too have been trying to connect with you, but it did not happen because your mind, body, soul is full of waves and waves of emotions. We did not get to say a nice bye to each other. The unspoken was not spoken, but know that there is a vast expanse of love between us. Just expand your love based energies and know that He is always around you. He doesn't leave you alone. In fact, He's very much around as your guardian angel. He says He's on the right hand side, right behind you, and you will be united with Him when your time comes, which is a long way time, because He says that you have a very long life. He blesses you with great amount of success for all that you want to put your heart and soul into. He is requesting me to ask you in case if you want to convey anything to him. And by the way, he's smiling and he's requesting you not to cry. I'm going to open my eyes. Shivani, would you like to say something to your father?
I think Shivani's screen has frozen.
Shivani, can you hear?
Last moment पे वो कुछ बोल Am I audible? Am I audible?
Voice is coming
Hello?
and going.
Yes.
Your voice
Hello?
is coming and going, Shivani.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are now.
Now you are.
Yeah, I'm saying that उनके last moment पे वो कुछ बोल नहीं पाए and उनसे 3 दिन पहले उनकी mother की death हुई, मेरी grandmother की.
Okay, so he says that have a complete control over your emotions. Just clear your mind. He will communicate with you. He's always willing to. He sends you a lot of love. He sends you tons and tons of blessings. He says that he will want to connect with you personally so that the unspoken can be spoken. And he's always around you. He will always be around. And he will also be around all the other family members. And he's requesting me to tell you that tell all of them that he is very much there with all of them. He sends lots of love.
Thank you so much. But ma'am, मुझे ना पता नहीं किसी ने this thing someone told me that अभी उनका time नहीं था. तो is it like that? बस मुझे किस चीज का जानना था because at last time मतलब when he died उस वक्त मैंने एक मंत्र की chanting की थी. तो वो मेरे को मन में अफसोस रह गया कि कहीं मुझे नहीं करनी चाहिए थी.
I will get you the answer. Hold on, I'll just connect with him. He says, please don't feel any amount of guilt. It was his exit period and he left. And he's now in a very, very peaceful state. And he's just smiling end to end. He sends you lots of blessings and he closes the session with this. Okay, Shivani, I hope you have found a closure to your life. You're not feeling guilty anymore. You're feeling whole and complete. Much love to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this.
Most welcome.
Thank you for being here, Shivani.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Peace be with you. Have some water. Stay with this.
Thank you so much.
Always gives me goosebumps when you do that. So, Simmin, this is, it's a hugely emotional experience for anybody who, goes through it. And even when you're listening to somebody else with the message or anything, it's an emotional experience again for you, even while listening to it, right? Somebody had asked, so is automatic writing and channeling only for those who are deceased or who have crossed over? Is it only for that?
No, I started off with channeling, ascended masters, saints, Kuldevi, name it, and you can, any of these spiritual. But only thing is, the ones who have crossed over need to really cross over. That's one. Secondly, is that they need to be at a slightly higher spiritual level. And these are the things which I will teach you in the course that I'm coming up with.
Superb. In fact, people have also started asking about, what is it? What do you teach? And we will get to that. Simmin, one more person will take on.
Sure, most welcome.
Okay, I'm going to read these details out. Let me know if this is okay. And people, no, none of you need to feel that I also wanted, because you know what? Small surprise, we'll mention it later again. Excuse me, so sorry. Polemy is asked, she's written Ratna Dey, who would be her mother, I'm guessing. 3rd June 1950 in Kolkata. And Polemy is passed away on December 29th, 1992 in Gurgaon. And Polemy Nandi, 3rd August 1975, born in Kolkata.
I'll just connect and I'll see if we can establish a connection.
Let me also see if she's here. Yeah, sending a request.
Yes, we can bring her on. Please do. Follow me. Hello.
Simmin, this was my mother actually.
Yes.
So I was in class 11, my brother was in class 5, and she suddenly died. Like we had gone to school and she had an allergy with prawn. She had that day, and when we came back, she was not there. So it was like a 5 minutes only, and we could not even.
Yes, follow me. In fact, she is very much over here, and I will just channel a message for you. Follow me. Follow me. Your mother says that it was a learning of this lifetime for all of you at home as family members to learn self-dependence, independence, and to fend without a feminine energy. But she says that there were all types of Devis in the house, the energies of goddesses, because she herself was always connected with goddesses from childhood, especially Ma Kali, to ensure that all the family members come out of this. And at the same time, the family members realize that there is more to life beyond this. They can move on in life, and they develop a lot of courage. And she shows me Ma Kali on this side and Mother Mary on this other side, and she is over here. My God, it's such a blessed vision. I wish, Polomi, you could see this. She says that, well, you had chosen, and all the family members had chosen this as a learning lesson of the lifetime. She is planning her rebirth, and the rebirth will take place in 2069. She will be born in the same family, but she says no asking any more details on her rebirth. She smiles. She has raised her hand in blessing position for you, and so have Ma Kali, and so have Mother Mary. Please receive the white light, the purple light, and the yellow light from all of them. Thank you to your mother. Thank you to Ma Kali who showed up. Thank you to Mother Mary who showed up. Thank you. Polomi, did you resonate with the message? How are you feeling? Yes, you are very, very courageous. And your mother left behind so much of courage for you. But the good news is she's coming back. 2069, she will be back. Much love to you, Polomi. Much love.
Will you follow me?
Yes. You know, this always happens, Neelu, when you connect to that divine power. Do you see the very benefit in this, automatic writing and channeling? You just immediately connect. Look at this, we are trying to connect with one human soul, and then we have two others come in. So whoever has to come in will always come in. Sometimes you want to talk to one, but then 2, 3 show up. I still recall doing automatic writing for someone where she started off with her mother, and that was our intention. But then there were so many, spiritual masters which came, and that actually was a lesson for her, that her path was spirituality. So masters teach you life purpose also through automatic writing and channeling.
Fantastic. And everyone is actually waiting. Okay, you know what? A lot of you gave in your details here, and I know that this would have been really, really nice for all of you to also experience. Guess what? You will be able to. We'll tell you about it in a quick, short bit. Simmin, people have also started asking about, when is it? What do you teach? Okay, hang on. So sorry. I'm going to come back to this. Sumita has written a question, ma'am. This is a work of too much heavy emotions. How do you detach yourself in the process?
You will be taught that as well.
Right. Fantastic. And Shaila just asked, can we also connect with our deceased pets?
Yes, of course we can.
Fantastic. All right. Okay, this is it. And Sayani, so sorry if it didn't get picked. It's always very random, but like I said, hang on. You will get to know when you can experience this again. Simmin, everybody is waiting, of course, to be able to experience what automatic writing actually is. Should we just let everybody know exactly what is in store for them immediately after that, right? Because let them do let them experience this, and while we give them a little time with that, we will also let everybody know what's going on, what is it exactly that you'll be learning with Simmin. So, ladies and gentlemen, literally get your pen and paper out.
Blue pen out. Please light the candle. And once ready, let us know on the Telegram group with a yes, 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 yes. Because I'm ready. So please light your candle.
Please have started coming in.
Please get your blue pen and your blank sheet of paper. And we're going to do a process. I want you all to just follow all my instructions and just flow with me. Yeah, because automatic writing is about flowing. So here I am. I'm going to guide you through a very, very beautiful process. A lot of flavor of this, because along with your writing, we're also going to bring some of those pieces on camera. Will we be doing that, Neelu?
Yes, absolutely. Once it's done, take your time, people, no rush. All right. Do put a screenshot on the group and we'll try and get it decoded as well.
Yes. So don't worry if words don't form, if there are only dots or lines, we can decode those as well. But you should come on camera because I want to see all of you all. So just take a few deep breaths. Can we start, Neelu?
Yes. Somebody just asked, any specific color candle?
Preferably white.
Preferably white, correct. That is the choice of preference. And Vijay, I think, asked something about, Vijay, I want to learn this. What are the details, Vijay? Hang in there. We are going to give you everything very soon. Simmin, go ahead.
Let's begin. Please take a few deep breaths. Now, for this, you can't be traveling. You have to be stationary in some room, please. So just take a few.
So sorry, Simmin, very quickly. So sorry, my apologies. I did not mean. Call anybody doing this on listening to the call replay, would it be applicable then?
No, this would not be applicable, but we will do a similar demonstration or the same demonstration. I will try and do this tomorrow for sure. The ones who cannot attend today, please try and come in tomorrow, and we will do this. We will do this for sure, but not on replay, please.
Great.
So please take a few deep breaths. Again, get the imprint of calm, 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 calm all over your body. Your cells, nerves, tissues, bone, bile, every drop of blood, every organ in your body. Just be calm. Imagine that you are in a room of your choice. It could be your drawing room, your kitchen. It could be office space. It could be the room that you have desired to be on. So just be wherever you feel a lot of peace. See your surroundings. Feel the energy of calmness as you are in a space that you love very much. I'm requesting you to imagine that I'm standing right behind you. I am standing right behind you, and I hand over a blue cloak to you. Just put this blue cloak on. If you don't, then I will put it on. Let me put it on. And I put this blue cloak on you. This is your cloak of protection. This is your cloak of communication through my channel. Place your intent on who you wish to connect to. Remember, it's not a crossed over soul, but a spiritual being, such as an angel, archangel, saint, ascended master, Kuldevi, whoever you have deep connection with. Choose your intent to be with only one. And I'm assuming that we are all, because I'm getting the sense that 99% have chosen, and there 100% of you all have chosen and made up your mind. Now place your intention on the question that you wish to ask. What is it that you want to know? Focus on your question. Just get something simple. Don't club too many questions together. Just get one single question. Focus on the question. 98% people have chosen, 99 now, 100 it is. Now just place your pen on the paper, focus on the question, ask this question to the spiritual being whom you have chosen. Know that I'm standing behind you, right behind you. Let your pen move. You might feel that there is a certain force that is moving your pen. Don't doubt that it is yourself. Know that it is the ascended master who is channeling this and making you write. Don't worry what the writing is like, whether it's symbols, whether it's just lines, just flow. Get your answer. Answer now. Don't analyze, just flow. Know that you're absolutely safe. I have put on this cloak of communication, the blue cloak, on you, and you will all get a message. Stay with this energy. Stay with your message. In case if you have got it, listen more carefully to any other perspective or message coming through. And I can sense that most people have got something beautiful, amazing. The ones who have, thank the master and hand over your cloaks to me. Slowly open your eyes, tap your feet vigorously on the ground. And open your eyes. And very importantly, smile. You can sip on a little bit of water. You can click an image, got it? Okay. No hurry.
Yeah.
Take your time. So many of them have handed over the cloak to me. So many are smiling. And that's what I want. That's what we want, me and the spirit world and all the masters over there. We all want you all to smile. There's so much of happiness that there are tears flowing, there are emotions flowing. The energy is so beautiful. Amazing.
Okay, Simmin, I gotta say that was beautiful. I just went like that because I was like, how are you supposed to? What words do I use to describe this experience at all? And I know you said, look for one, focus on one. whoever you have a deep connection with. I've not had this deep, but for some reason, Archangel Michael, name keeps popping up for me. So for some reason, I just said Archangel Michael, and then immediately, simultaneously, Ma was also there. So both are there. So I ended up addressing the question to Ma only. Ma आ जाती है तो मैं सब कुछ और दिख जाती है तो basically that. So a whole bunch has come in. I'm going to request Amrish or Shilpa, please help here with this and give us a screen share with whichever image has been chosen. Also, we are also wanting to let you know that we are decoding a few, and as Simmin has said, even if post the call, she will still keep looking at your whatever you posted, and she will decode it for you. Nobody gets left behind. Also, very quickly, want to let everybody know that a lot of you were like, I want to do this, I want to connect there, and that little disappointment maybe if you felt that, oh no, maybe it's not my time. You know what? Don't feel that way, because Simmin is back tomorrow at 6:30 again. And I'm sorry, give me a second, please. All right, team, can you help me with that? I have no, okay. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, that's sorted there. Thank you. Okay. While we wait for that, give us a few minutes. We're just getting that opened so that we can screen share here with you. Simmin, I have so many questions running through in my mind right now, but somehow I feel as if, what questions do I ask? You've pretty much kind of covered it all. Safety, protection, these are big things when it comes to any of this kind of work. In your channeled message itself from the beginning felt very protected. So if you're all, how do I even ask anymore? Listen, is it this? Listen, is it that? So how about we get Prathama in while we wait for the screen for this thing to get organized?
Hey, that would be great.
Oh, okay, hang on. We have started this. So we'll get Prathama in after this. Okay, so the first one coming up is, I believe, is Shweta Tilak. And and Shweta saw all of us in the grid. That happens sometimes. It goes up and down. We'll just wait. Just give it a quick second. So what are the masters telling you, Simmin? Do it now or do it 5 minutes later?
I think we should get Prathama in.
Okay. Amrish, we'll just stop this share right now. And
because there is little more Ma energy coming in.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. How does Prathama spell her? Because I'm not being able to see her on the audience list. And Prathama, if you're here, can you just raise your hand, like with the symbol?
Yeah, she is there. Prathama Nimani. Prathma. Prathama. Prathma.
There you are. Okay.
Nimani.
Yeah.
Got it?
Am I audible, Simmin?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Simmin. Hello, Neeliman.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm really very happy to see the entire process, what Simmin is doing. And I'm so delighted that she is contributing her entire auto writing session. I mean, we used to do actually one-on-one, and she's doing with 250 plus participants. So I'm really happy to see all this thing. I take this opportunity on the auspicious week of this Ganesh Chaturthi. Even I had a very good experience with auto writing with Ganpati Bappa. I actually happened to see a post which Simmin had actually written on her Facebook on this auto writing in 2017. And then me and my sister were very curious to know ki, what exactly is this. Let us learn about it. At least let us have one session on that. So when me and my sister had a session with Simmin, and then it was like it was instructed that we need to do a house clearing process actually. So with the help of candlelight, I mean the candle therapy, and we completed this candle therapy in the month of September 2017. And at that moment, at the last day of that candle therapy, my mother got ill. So actually, we never had any clue actually why my mother is. I mean, she never had any symptoms as such, and just overnight she felt ill. And then when we took her to the doctor, so doctor diagnosis with her third stage colon cancer. So actually, it was so surprised, and we were literally shocked actually to know that it's a stage 3 cancer. So then, we went to the Tata hospital. There we found it was very crowded. Then we moved to Nanavati hospital, and we immediately started the treatment. So before going for a treatment, we did auto writing session. We spoke about whether the doctors are correct, how the treatment will go on. So in fact, I have asked all the questions, whatever came to my mind, to the ascended Master Ganpati Bappa. And we receive all the guidance, and we receive all the messages and the remedies also. And we started the remedies, and we started her treatment also. So it's been like entire 1 year her chemotherapy treatment was going on. And she obviously there were lot many I mean, she was going through a lot of suffering, but due to Bappa's grace, she was not feeling too much too much weakness or as such that the way other patients feel. So, and in entire this 1 year, whenever we had any doubts, I used to call up Simon even when she was in her college time. I mean, working us. I used to just call up ki these things had happened. Doctor has said this. What am I supposed to do? And then she would immediately do the auto writing there and there itself in the college, and she used to give me an answer. So it was a big support system for us, for the entire family actually. So whenever we had any problem, we used to communicate with Simon. And then after an year also, we communicated we did an auto writing session that the entire treatment is over. Doctors also felt her surgery went very well. And then later on, we came to know that Ganpati Bappa's presence was there in the operation theater. So that was really a very big moment for us. We never had dreamt, and we never knew that this was there. But then, yes, later on, we came to know that his presence was there, and my mom's surgery went very well. Doctors were also very much happy that nothing went wrong and everything was perfect. So then we communicated with Ganpati Bappa, Mahalakshmi Devi, and it was like he called my mother as Durga Devi. So he's like, you are my mother and I'm your son, and we are three daughters. So he said, I'm your son now. So that is a really a very I mean, we had a goosebump when we say all these things. Uh, so that was an interesting part, and we definitely at least once in a year now also we have this auto writing session, and we do communicate with Ganpati Bappa as and when. And obviously, Simin also takes many sessions. Otherwise, also whenever there are specific occasions, she do channel message. So that also I keep on taking. And after going through this process of auto writing for my mother, then even me and my sister had learned from Simin. So I had learned crystal also therapy from her, auto writing from her, and we are really happy. And I'm really blessed, and the entire family is blessed that we have connections with Simin. I know her for past 15 years, and she has been literally an angel for us and guiding us in our distress time. I would like to have my mother here. Would like
Yes, of course.
to say something.
Namaste, Auntie ji.
Durga Devi.
नमस्ते नमस्ते. मी सिमिनला खूप खूप थँक्स देते, कारण तिच्याद्वारे तिच्यामुळेच मला गणपतीची माझ्यावर खूप कृपा झालेली आहे. त्याच्यामुळे मला इतकं बरं वाटतं की केवळ गणपतीची कृपा सिमिनमुळे झालेली आहे, म्हणून मी खूप आनंदी आहे. मला खूप बोला असं वाटतं, पण माझ्यामध्ये शब्द नाहीये. आय एम व्हेरी व्हेरी थँक्स.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aunty. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prathama.
Thank
Lots of
you.
love.
थँक्यू सिमिन. Love you.
Welcome. Love you.
All right, Simon, you're going to have to translate, and I can see Auntie is still a little emotional. I hope she settles down soon. Simon, you'll have to translate what I do not know Marathi at all. The only thing I know in Marathi is Marathi mala mahit nahi. That is it. And Nakko and Ikade Basa. That is it. That is the
Thank you so much.
But whatever she said, I know that what I definitely felt, she has thanked you for this work, for getting her into the space of that and having Lord Ganpati with her, and that she's grateful to you and that she's very happy. And that's what I felt she is saying. Is that correct?
Absolutely right.
Okay, great. So I don't need to buy a language translator app also now.
I think you channeled it.
Okay. Oh, I like the thought of that already. Just makes you feel so, kind of, what's the word? Empowered. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yes.
think this is amazing because so sorry. Amrish, can we do the screen share now, please? And while that comes up, Simon, what was so interesting here is that what came up first was to do a space clearing, right? And
Yes.
in that space clearing, for suddenly for Auntie to have fallen ill like that, and they have gone to stage 3 with no symptoms.
No.
So sometimes the removal of one brings on the onset of another. But even though this was cancer, but look at how it got managed,
That's
right?
true.
So you
That's
never knew, what. Okay, this is Shweta. This is Shweta.
yes, it says
Yes,
Shweta.
this is Shweta. Yes,
Can
this
we
is
have
Shweta.
Shweta on camera? Would it be possible?
I'm going to send a message to unmute. She's right here. And you'll only be able to see her on the side panel, basically.
Hi, Simmin. Hi.
Hi,
You.
Shweta.
Thank you
Shweta.
so much for
Most
choosing my tool for decoding. Yeah, so I'm very much keen to know and giving me goosebumps already.
Oh, nice. So,
Yeah.
Shweta, will you tell me to whom did you connect? Who was your spiritual
Father.
master and your question? And I will decode it.
I connected to Sai Baba and I asked how to raise my vibrations and what is my life purpose.
And did you receive an answer?
No, I received, my pen started moving like this. And when you said like hand over the cloak, it was still moving, and it was not stopping, and suddenly it fell down from my hand.
Oh, but
It happened like this.
yeah, but Shweta, you on the whole have got very high vibrational frequency because the very lines show that there is amazing energy in you. That's one. And I see that your life purpose has something got to do with spirituality, but somewhere you are sacrificing too much for other people. You have to learn to start living for yourself, focus more on your energies, and you will find your answers. If you really want to find your life purpose, this particular energy is telling me, it's talking to me, that you need to imagine that you're meditating below a tree and you will get your answer. And I can already hear in the next 26 to 28 hours, if you just do this kind of meditation, you will know what your life purpose is.
Meditating
Below a tree. So imagine that
Okay.
that you're meditating below a tree. Don't step out without a mask. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All the
Thank
best,
you so
Shweta.
much.
Most
Thank you
welcome.
so much. Yeah,
Most
bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Interesting. And who do we have next? I cannot believe that. When I saw that, I said that looks like a world map gone, world map gone wrong to me. And you just took it to a different level altogether. And
Who
just
would
with
this?
this much, this is the decoding that happened. And you guys, whoever takes this, when you take this on as a learning, this is what you'll be able to do. How amazing is that? And who do we have here?
Do we have
Okay.
email?
Just checking on that. This is Drishti.
Okay. Can we have?
Drishti Talreja. Yes, absolutely. Looking to see if you are here. Sorry, Drishti, is it a DR? Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Okay. And sent you a request to unmute.
Hello.
Drishti, can we please have you on camera? And do I know you? Yes, I do.
Hello.
Hi, Drishti.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am. It was an amazing experience.
Thank you. So, Drishti, may I please know whom you connected to and what question did you ask?
Ma'am, I connected to Ganpati Bappa, and my question was regarding my brother. He is giving a competitive exam, and I wanted to know if he'll clear it in the first go.
He may not clear it in the first go, but he needs to work very hard. He will clear for sure because the future is very, very bright for him. But not necessarily in the first go, but there is a lot of effort, but he will clear someday for sure.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Most welcome, Drishti. All the best.
All right, great. And who do we have next? Lubaina. Lubaina. Sorry. Okay, just bringing her on. Lubaina, sent you. Yes, there you are.
Hello.
Hi, Lubaina. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. It was a great experience. Really enjoyed, and I was just hoping, praying that you choose mine.
Okay, it was a divine timing. So, Lubaina, will you
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me whom did you connect to and what was your question?
Archangel Gabriel. I've been trying to connect with him since long time, and he just came in. And I want to shift to a place where my mom lives. Close, that is in Bangalore. I'm in Mumbai right now. So I was asking him, when will this happen, and is it possible? And initially, as soon as this question came to my mind, my hands started moving.
Excellent.
And when you said hand over the cloak, it didn't allow me to hand over the cloak. And then it just moved down, and again it moved a little, and then I was able to, hand over the cloak.
Okay, Lubaina. Lubaina, do I really need to answer this? You have written it down. I
Yeah,
can
it
see
shows
every
clearly
single
soon.
alphabet. It is just so clear. The answer is soon. And the energy that I'm getting is that in the next 2 years, it will happen for sure.
Thank
And 2
you
years is
so
also
much,
soon.
ma'am. Thank you so
Most
much.
welcome.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the top.
It says will happen. It will
Okay,
happen.
thank you so much, ma'am.
Most welcome.
Thank
Most
you.
welcome. All the best.
Looking forward to learn this from you.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Okay, great, fantastic. And Rohini is written in Simmin saying that I felt ringing of bells and Ganpati song playing, not sure of the message. Don't worry, Rohini. Simmin is going to look at all your posts after the call gets over. Ma'am, if you'll get missed, I can see somebody has written that I couldn't do that, ma'am. Please let me do that. I want to ask some questions from you for my daughter. Anita, you're talking about the auto writing. Just hang in there. All right. Okay. This is it. Okay. We still have more experiences for you. Stay here, stay with us. So many of you have already asked, okay, so what is taught? How is it taught? When is it taught? Why is it taught? Okay, all your questions will be answered right now. Just give me a quick moment. I'm just going to refresh this screen, and Simmin, we'll just let everybody know this so that that part is also taken care of. Because you know what's still coming up, people? You will actually get to know or connect with maybe your animal spirit guide. So hang in there. Okay, sharing screen. There we are. Okay, so obviously this is to learn auto writing and channeling with the fabulous Simmin, who is here with us. There are 2 packages in store for you, level 1 and package B is level 1 and 2. And people, this is an original master workshop. Simmin, take us through this, please.
So package A is learning automatic writing and channeling. You will learn these modalities, this particular course, and in this you will connect with a lot of things. There is a lot that is packed in. So you will learn laws of God. You will learn all the realms of the spirit world, and here you will know with whom you can connect, with whom you should connect and whom you should not. You will understand the entire rebirth thesis, which has come directly from the spirit world. There are so many conceptions and there are tons of misconceptions. And Neelu, we haven't even spoken about 5% of that. But
Yes.
in the course, we will be completing and completely understanding the conceptions, and I will clear each and every misconception that you have. The detailed benefits that I didn't even touch upon. Like I have been gifted with light language. I never thought this would happen to me. I have clients who can channel, and students actually who can channel. Like I have somebody who is a chef and he channels cooking messages, recipes and all. I have somebody else who is channeling her own deck of occult cards. I'm myself channeling a new healing modality, which hopefully I will bring to the world very soon. So what is it that you cannot channel? And there are so many benefits, and I'm a storyteller. So you have to be there to listen to every story. And with every story, you will realize that even you are special and you also have all the stories. It's not just me. Well, I'm going to prepare you very much in terms of clearing all types of debris energy. I'm going to bring in that kind of energy where you will receive this knowledge absolutely clear and just the way I do it. There are 2 attunements. You heard me recite the light language. This is going to be a very important component, one of the components of your attunement. So your first attunement will connect you to the souls of deceased people and your guardian angels. And the second attunement will directly connect you to ascended masters and star beings. And so often I myself go to different stars. I go to planets also. And like recently we had someone, her son is just 7 years old and they're having some kind of issue with the boy. And they said that they went to all the possible astrologers in the world and the remedies that they have given, but nothing has worked. And I told them, don't worry. I just went up to planet Mars. I got the remedy. I gave it to her. And in 2 weeks, her son was feeling better. So what is it, or which energy can you not channel? So all of these will come to you. And who knows, I have thought something like this, and I don't know what is in store for you. And I'm not going to leave your hand till your hand does not write and you don't tell me about it. So there is auto writing and channeling for yourself. You can also take this up professionally, and I will train you for this. I will also tell you what kind of packages you can have and what is it that you can club. And that is package A for you. And there is something more.
Yes, of course, some amazing bonuses, which are?
Yes, so you will get your study material as PDF notes. You have 1 year support with me via WhatsApp group. You have a 10-minute one-on-one personal session with me. You ask me whatever you want to. You ask them actually, and I will channel it for you. And you will also get a chance to get nominated for promotions by the Mystic Lotus and awesome Dragonflies. And that is level 1 for you.
Right. And that's the schedule, Simmin?
Yes, so it is 8 hours where we are going to be meeting for 4 days, 2 hours each day. Dates are here, 21st, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of this month, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. But that's not all. I will be there, and we will be having many, many more practice sessions till you feel confident and you can take this practice to the world.
Superb. And something like this would normally cost?
57,000 US dollars, 880.
However, you know where you are and you know what's coming up, Simmin.
And this is a very special price, not set by me, but set by the masters. And they want to offer it to you at 12,121. Look at that figure, 12121. And that is not me. It is the figure set by the masters. It's US dollars 188 only. It's a 79% off, not from me, but the masters themselves. Come along. There is so much for you. The world is so wonderful. Expand your consciousness. I will hold your hand and I will not leave you at any stage.
That is absolutely amazing, Simmin. And, you know, I remember mentioning that we were in a group together. Even there, I've seen, Simmin, how much you have continuously helped. My second deck of cards was thanks to you after you posted that about that thing. So I know this sort of 5 people, and Simmin is like this in normal life. You cannot even begin to imagine if she's your teacher. Look at what she's gonna take you from and towards what. So, and there is of course package B.
Yes, and then we have package B, which has everything of package A. Plus you have the animal auto writing and channeling workshop, in which we will first learn about the animal realm, because it's a totally different realm. We have to understand what is the role of animals on this earthly plane. Remember, you are sharing a common space with them, and the purpose of pets versus wild animals. And this is something very unique that has been gifted to me, which I want to give to everybody who is around here. There are again going to be 2 attunements. The process 1 will be where you will be able to communicate with animal guiding angels and through channelings and automatic writing. And there is the attunement and process 2, which will lead you to communication with animal spirits through channeling and auto writing. And you will know who your animal spirits are. And we have so many of them, and they keep on coming and going all the time, the way Arzan told us that there were dolphins coming in for him and wolf coming in for him. And you will be surprised who comes for you. And we will decode each of these together.
Fantastic. And of course, this package 2 also has bonuses.
Yes, it has bonuses where we have channel healing sessions to increase your intuition. And mind it, this is a part of my own healing work, which I am channeling from the world out there. And this is a super process that has been given to me. All your clairs will develop. Your intuition will get so heightened. And we are going to be together for all of this and growing and expanding the energy of the entire planet. Just imagine if you were there with me over here, if all of us come together, there's only and only going to be magic all around.
Fantastic. And of course, you have your workshop dates for level 2 also here, Simmin, 26th and 27th.
Yes.
Timings are the same, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30. So basically, if somebody takes both level 1 and level 2, it'll be 21st, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, right?
That's right.
And as Simmin said, and as you've heard from Arzan and from Pratma, it's not like it'll just be these days. She's going to be around for you and with you through and through. And of course, package B would normally cost
78,600 US dollars 1214. Again, the magic number has been channeled, and the number happens to be 18484 only. Come along. And it's going to be a magical journey. You will not be the same, and you will be way more higher than what you are currently. Come along. We are going to have lots of fun. We are going to discover galaxies after galaxies. We are going to download so much together. And I'm also thinking of a project that all of us can do together. So come along and know that we are going to be on this amazing journey together. Holding hands, joining hands, and being with each other.
Fantastic. These are actually absolutely amazing offers, Simmin, especially compared to the fact that in this very short span of, what is it now, 2 hours now, sorry, 1.5 hours now, uh, even these small experiences, and to even know or think that this is the possibility for you to learn and to open yourself up to realms unimagined before. So this is amazing. And of course, people, you get practice sessions in your 1 year support. You can start taking professional appointments after just 21 days, right? Oh my, that, okay, amazing. Seriously, Simmin, this work, even though this work is like really up there, just 21 days and you can start off?
I started
Wow.
with my first paid session on the 22nd day. If I can do it, I can assure you everybody can.
Superb. You get to connect to the deities, deceased loved ones, receive messages for self and for others, people, and it opens up access to your star beings, life language. As Simon also said, this came as a download. Life language is, and we've heard in the past also, it came as a download. So you never know what you open yourself up for. And of course, Simon prepares your mind and body before attunement, provides you intuitive guidance to clear up your energies, and you also learn to do channeling from crossed over animal souls, and animal spirit guides. And here it is again. Oh, there it is. These are certificates. So this is the certificate they'll get, right?
Yes.
Okay, and this will be in e-form, Simon, and it can be
Yes.
like downloaded
PDF
and printed,
format.
right? And there you have it, people. You have package A, which is level 1 at only 12121 or USD 188, and you have package B, which is both levels 1 and 2, and your offer price there is 18484 or USD 286. And there are fabulous bonuses there as well. And there you have it. You receive guidance and healing from the other world. I like that.
We need to change that start now. They have already started.
Right. Okay. Simon, I cannot believe that this kind of work has come with these kind of offers. So thank you so much for that, people. Payment links, everything is on the group already. As we had mentioned, that you will also get to experience one more beautiful, fabulous thing right now. Simon, we have the time for it, yes?
We do.
Superb. And tell us what is it that we are going to be. Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment, Simon. You know what? I'm only getting so caught up in the experiences. I'm forgetting to look at the questions. Okay. And Eileen has written, Simon, that the answer came in the form of a heavy sensation on the right side of my face instead of writing how to decode. Do you have an answer for her right now? Would you like to get back to her after the call?
She now knows that she is clairsentient. So the message did not come to her in terms of a download of information, but a sensation. She's very blessed because we have very few such people in the world.
Fantastic. And of course, Simon, you did mention, you'll develop your clairs. And as Azan also said, Ratma said, they didn't know anything about this when they came in. It was the first modality that was learned, right? So
yes.
Even if you're not clairsentient or claircognizant or clairaudient or any of the 8 clairs, you will actually start developing, right? It's a simultaneous process, Simon. While you're learning, you're developing. More this develops, more this, it's in tandem with each other.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And the more you practice, the more. So it starts with the learning, but it gets enhanced as you keep practicing.
Right. And Simon, very crucial question here. In fact, Angel has just brought this up. She said, I'm in the US and will be able to participate. Will there be replays?
There will be a replay only for day 1. Because this is high energy work, we don't have the permission from the masters. You will not get the attunement process if you're not there live on call with me. But I keep having these sessions often, so every 3 months or so. So probably they can pay now and they can do it later. But they need to be around. Yeah, on the live call, we can only give them recording of day 1.
Fantastic. And you know what? You just answered the next question as well, which is coming from Kriti, who says that she's not available on those dates, but would love to go for both the levels. Is there any next batch coming up in the month of October? You just mentioned every 3 months you do this.
Yes.
So likely November, would that be?
November, yeah, mostly.
Okay. All right. And Taro's asked, I need to connect for consultation. Please let me know how to connect. And of course, the links are right there. Go ahead, take it on. And how to connect for these sessions. Once everything is done, Simmin will be in contact with you and you can set up your time with her. Divya's asked, will we start with the 10-minute session first before we start the main classes?
No. We will first have the main class and then I will schedule a one-on-one depending on your availability.
All right. Is there a reason for that, Simmin?
They will be able to receive more, and maybe
Okay.
some of the questions that they want to ask me, they will get answers to them during the course itself. So the ones that they haven't got an answer to, they can come back to me. They will benefit out of this kind of an arrangement.
Oh, fantastic. And Sai is asked, can we take level 1 and upgrade to level 2 later after completing level 1?
Yes, very much. I'm sure Mystic Lotus will help them with that
Absolutely.
kind of an upgradation.
Absolutely. Or are you asking, Sai, now only, or do we level 1 and upgrade to level 2 later in the next batch? So if that's your question, let us know, and we'll get back to you on.
It would be nice if we can do it back to back, because then all the energy is enhanced and your understanding will be slightly better as a student till you are a student, and then you will be a practitioner.
Right. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get going, Simmin, with getting to, are we going to get to know who our animal spirit guide is, or what's happening here with this one?
So you will get to know at least one dominant animal spirit guide, at least one. As I said, that there are many at different points of time, different energies come and they get connected to you. But whoever is dominant right now, that will show up for you, and not just show up, they will also give you a message.
Yay, absolutely. You were just saying it only, and there is one on top of my head already. And I didn't, so I must go through this now for sure.
Okay, so let's begin.
And before we do, let me just take these questions in very quickly. Simmin, Kriti asks, how does knowing our animal spirit help? And what kind of help do they offer?
So they will give you a lot of guidances in terms of the challenges that you are going through. Plus, they will give you healing, loving messages. And so it is very important to understand why a certain animal spirit, you need to connect more with them, because probably at that point in time, that is the energy that you need to enhance in your being.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment, Simmin. There's some kind of glitch that's happening. We're just taking care of that. Okay, tell us, Simmin, what do we do now?
Okay, close your eyes. Just take a few deep breaths. Again, get the stamping of calm, 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 calm. All around, every cell, nerve, tissue, bone, bile, drop of blood, and every organ. Be absolutely calm. Be in the receiving mode. And imagine yourself in the midst of nature. Imagine that you are in a jungle, forest, waterfall. See yourself strolling around safely. Know that
Simmin, I think your screen froze for us. Your screen's frozen. Is it only for me?
see yourself walk closer and closer, and you are going to trek all the way up this hill or mountain. It's effortless. Just keep going up and up, higher and higher, till you reach the peak. Once you have reached, close your eyes, and when you open it, you will open it when I snap my finger. And when you open it, your animal spirit guide will be right in front of you. So 3, 2, 1, go. See this animal spirit guide. See it in your mind's eye and communicate with them. In case if you want to say something, let the messages flow, and whatever they have come to tell you, receive those messages now. Flow with the conversation. Ask them the purpose of them being around you right now. Communicate with them. Ask them what energy are they bringing in your life now. Ask them for a special message only for yourself, because this animal spirit guide is special to you. And once this communication is done, okay, messages are flowing and I'm getting wonderful energies, wonderful vibrations. Stay with your animal spirit guide now. Thank them for coming around, for being so kind, for showing up at such a short notice. If you desire, embrace them. And if not, smile and thank them. Once done, turn the other side and climb down. Once you're down the hill or the mountain, stamp your feet vigorously and get your hands on the Telegram group and tell us who showed up, what message showed up, and how you're feeling.
And Fatima actually already wrote it. I saw an elephant. It came in front immediately, but there's no message that's come in after that. I'm guessing the conversation is happening. Radhika, you have your hand raised. Do you have a question about this? Do you want to share what you just experienced? Just give me a nod if that's a yes. Yeah, all right. There you go.
White elephant, like Airavat of Indra. I have seen white elephant.
Ah, you've seen a white elephant.
Like the Airavat of Indra.
How nice. What a divine experience. So imagine what kind of a divine being you are.
Yeah. I am devotee of Lord Ganesha from the age of my 5.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
5 years old. When I was 5 years old.
So
I asked him, when will I get the Aishwarya like you?
You mean Indraji or Simmin?
Indra, both. Airavat and Indra. And he said on the 1st of second month.
That's very nice. Amazing. That is fantastic.
Is it correct or what?
Yes. So if that is the message for you, then you just have to take the necessary actions.
Yes.
And then we will be having you as being one with Indraji. Aham Brahmasmi.
Thank you. Thank you very
much. Most welcome.
Thank you.
How
Thank you. And people have started writing in. There is, oh, wow, so many. This is amazing. I'm just coming back. Okay, so Vani says, so dog, but no message. Varuni says, so 2 wolves and 1 elephant. Parvani says, dolphin, white and blue. Jovita says, eagle told me to stay detached, said he came to lead me to the light. Vinita says, lion for me, come came to give me strength. Chandralekha says, I just cuddled a lion and played with it, but no message. Falguni also says, heard a song from the chosen one. Dipti says, saw a horse, no message. Namrata says, dove and tiger. Neelu says, I saw only eyes, most probably of a horse. That's it. And Linda says, a hawk. And he said, you need to see the broader picture. Devyani says, I saw an old jaguar, just felt contentment. Does that mean anything? Arpana says, tiger. Okay, you know what? I can keep reciting this. Is there, you know, and they've said also, this is the message that came, but you have also mentioned no message.
But I think over a period of time, they will be able to understand. The ones who did not get the message, I'm going to request them to just mentally connect with them tomorrow morning after the sun has risen. So connect with them, ask them, and I'm sure they will give you at least one loving message.
Fantastic. Fatima, in fact, she said that saw an elephant immediately. And what she's written is that the elephant wants me to know that he is with me all the way. He just walks with me. Very nice. Pallavi says, unicorn and dragon message is, my purpose is to flow as a healer and a dragon rider. Amazing, yeah, Simmin. What are these messages coming through? Somebody's written, I had got a wolf and a deer last year in an energy healing class. This time I got deer. Communication and careful are the words that came up.
Fantastic. Amazing. We have already all these channelers and these amazing healers over here. We just need to get them little more aligned to the correct energies. And I'm sure the world is going to be full of automatic writers and channelers, professional channelers.
So amazing is that. And I know we've gone way, way past time, but Simmin, you know what, with an experience like this, that much time for all of us to even settle in, to come back to say was definitely needed. I'm hoping that between the experiences and what we heard and everything that you mentioned, that we've been able to clear all the doubts or, respond to the questions around the modality per se, around automatic writing and channeling. If there are any of those messages or questions that you've put that have been inadvertently missed, please do post them again, because Simmin is going to be right here with you, decoding your automatic writing experience that you had. And tomorrow as well, 6:30 p.m., come back in for some more absolutely amazing experiences. There's going to be a lot more of that. And little birdie tells me there's a special surprise for you there as well. So interesting. We shall look for that. Simmin, I got to ask you this. This is your first time on a Tele Summit as a speaker, but I got to say this, my God, your experience, your vast, what's big enough, well of knowledge that you've built up over time. It's amazing. It's fascinating. It is absolutely beautiful because it shows, you can see it, you can experience it. And storyteller you are for sure. I know there's so much more that you were probably wanting to say as well. And I'm hoping we've taken care of that also.
Thank you so much for those lovely comments. It's just, Neelu, that there is a drive within me to learn and grow. And I'm not stopping here. I know that I have a lot more to learn and grow from. The only thing being that I feel that whatever we have learned, whatever, anything, you might feel this, Neelu, because I'm a professor, but that is something that I have done in my own life. I tell people, I lead everybody through my own example. I experiment like crazy on my stuff, but on myself. But the one thing that keeps me going, and I think it helps me expand my own knowledge and consciousness, is practice. I believe whatever we learn, we should practice it as much as possible. Give it a few minutes every day. Give it some time, at least once a week. and don't leave your touch with it, because once there is a disconnection, then to connect again can be a little challenging. But just imagine if you stayed connected with it every single day, what kind of magic you can create for your work, for your own self.
Fantastic. And right there, people, is your successful healer's tip from her own experience. Practice, 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 practice. Because who is it for? It's for you first. So that is so important to do. Yes, Simmin, you wanted to say something?
I want to tell you a very big thank you, a very big virtual hug to you. And I want to virtually hug everybody who stayed on the call from the beginning till the end. Please accept a huge gratitude from me. I just wanted to share my story and my experience. And for this, I must thank Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies and everybody who is a part of it, A to Z. All of you, tons of love from me. And I can already see, Neelu, there are orbs around us, this fantastic energy around us. And I can see so many hearts all around all of us. And these are coming only as blessings from the spirit world right now. We're all so blessed.
And on that very happy note, wishing everybody a fabulous weekend. Please soak in these energies, and we shall all see you on the other side of this call. Thanks, Simmin. Thank you so much for an amazing, amazing evening.